Hello, Jesse Good here, and today I'm reviewing the 2017 LEGO Batman movie, The Joker's Notorious Lowrider set. Now, this has 433 pieces, 3 minifigures, and in the United States it retails for $50. I got it from Target. Now let's take a look at those minifigures. So here is the Joker, and of course this is different from our usual LEGO Joker minifigure because this is the LEGO Batman movie Joker. So he does have this new hair mold, which is just crazy. He has this big grin, he has tattoos on him, and he even has an alternate face right here, which is just kind of a smug look. Now, this nice kind of fancy suit is exclusive to this set. That's actually a Joker outfit that doesn't appear in any other sets, at least so far. And he does have a little pop gun, or I don't really know what to call it, but it just says bang right there. And it does have another little sticker on the back that says the same thing, bang. Either way, just compare the two Jokers, and you can just see the difference. I wonder why they chose to make a new LEGO Joker, but I guess it's cool to make one for this new universe. And I do like all the little details, like he has all these little mini skulls on his on his little tie right there on his suit, and even has like chains and everything. It's a really detailed minifigure. And if you're wondering, this little hair piece is a hard plastic. It's not like rubber or anything like that. So here's Harley Quinn, just so different from the original Harley Quinn, or this one's the one from 2012, just comparing the two side by side. Either way, this is more of a compliment to the Joker. They have a lot of similarities, like the playing card designs all over them, and the little skulls, which on this case it's found on the side of her arm, which is the same little skulls that are found on the Joker. So you can see they're really made for each other. Either way, she has a baseball bat, which is a really nice exclusive design. She also has these little roller blades, or roller skates, which are really cool. Just another kind of design to make her look hip and trendy. And her legs also have some side leg printing. And of course, the best part about her is probably her hairpiece, which is a totally new molding. It's not a rubber, it's like a hard plastic. And I thought these two would be able to be taken off, but they're not. It's just one whole piece, but there is a little hole on top to stick an accessory. And this is her ticked off face, but if you turn it around, she also has a smiling face. So that's really cool and a very expressive minifigure. And I just love these LEGO Batman movie minifigures because they're just so detailed. Here is Batgirl, the last minifigure of the set. Very cool design. This one isn't exclusive from my understanding though. And this is made out of a lot of pieces. For example, you got this piece right here, which is two separate pieces. You got the cowl, but the cowl itself has this little peg at the end. And that's where you could stick this braid right here, which is actually a really interesting piece. And if you want to take off the cowl to see the look underneath, you can see she has a smiling face right here, which once you cover it up, you can see she has smiling. And then she has a more serious face on the other expression. But there's also some other pieces like the cape, which if you look, it's not a normal yellow cape. There's actually a shine to it, which is kind of like a golden shine. Really like how that came out. I wasn't expecting that to be like that. Also dual molded legs, which you can see she has these little boot printings down here, which is super, super detailed. And that all the way carries out to the front. She also has a new utility belt, which of course attaches at the waist. She has some side arm printing, a yellow batarang, and also some side arm printing on the other side. And if you want to see underneath her cape, there is some back torso printing. So just overall, a very detailed minifigure, and I really like how she came out. So that's it for the minifigures, and let's go on to the set itself. So here is the Joker's Notorious Lowrider. Now, very cool 6-wide design. Reminds you of like a Simpsons vehicle. Compared to the size of Batgirl, and you can just see how high off the ground that is. Of course, it does have a suspension feature, which you push down on that, and it pops back up and down. You can position it in different ways, which is really fun to play around with. And how that's built is they actually use 4 sets of rubber bands. There's 2 on each of these. And it's a very sturdy thing that won't break or anything like that. And the design of it has that nice, I guess, pimped or tricked out look. I don't know what the kids use nowadays. But it has this nice kind of gold, pearl gold design with the purple and the lime. So it kind of matches the Joker, and then you got those little pearl gold ornaments. For example, there's a golden rooster on the front, or chicken. There's also some nice kind of designs on the side with this exhaust pipe. I really like how this came out. And I love how they use these little nozzle pieces in pearl gold. It actually fits really well. It also got these little handles, and that's supposedly a play feature where you could make Harley Quinn hold on and, I guess, whack Batgirl or whatever. It was in the official description, but that's not really the most exciting play feature, which we'll get to the more exciting ones later on. Either way, there's also these pearl gold rims on the little wheels. But let's take a look at the inside of the vehicle, because that's my favorite part. So if you want to fit Joker and Harley Quinn inside the vehicle, you're going to have to take off all their accessories. For example, Harley Quinn's little roller skates and her bat and everything. The thing that I don't like is that you can't fit them in the trunk, despite, like, you know, you would be like, okay, maybe we could fit them in the trunk. All you can fit in there is the roller skates, because the bat and the little pop gun of Joker's just won't fit in there. That gets in the way when you're trying to close it. But anyways, the design of the inside is really cool because of these specific prints. There's two different prints that I really adore in here. So let's just take out the minifigures. And it is the 2x2 tile with the zebra print right there, and the 1x2 tile with the zebra print. That print is just too cool. I love that print. And I'm glad it's a print and not a sticker. That's going to be really useful for these kind of tacky looking pimped out cars or whatever. So I can't wait to see what mocks use that. And the front design has a stick shift, I believe it's called. I don't drive too much. And a steering wheel. And this is a lot like the designs of like the Simpsons vehicles, which is kind of interesting, which are also 6 wide. And you can see there's even like a little glove department right there, or compartment. And I apologize, it actually isn't 6 wide, it's 8 wide. I don't know why I'm saying 6 wide. I guess I'm used to that. But it is that really kind of dynamic look that, you know, you wouldn't get from a city limo, which are these thin little crappy things. This is actually like a whole build, which I do appreciate that. Anyways, inside this part right here, which you'll have to take off this hood, you'll see that there's these nice little stereo designs. There's even like a little stereo sticker right there, and you got these 1x1 tiles right here, the circular tiles, and even these side kind of stereo parts. And basically these two, which look really awkward, I wish they were kind of like a black or something like that, because they do look out of place with the blue, but that's actually a play feature, so they're supposed to stick out for a reason, and we'll get to that in a very little bit. And it actually involves this hood right here. So once you lift up the hood, you'll see these two missiles right here. So once you push on the blue part, it shoots out the missiles. So that's pretty cool because I like these missiles. I just don't like when they're out in the open. So they hid them pretty well. Anyways, there's not much else on here. There's just a little bit more features. Like, I like how they have the ha 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 license plate, and then they have Joker in the front. And they also have, you know, headlights and some nice kind of grille design on the front, as well as windshield wipers, which I think the Simpsons sets had, which you could kind of push up as well. So those are all pretty cool. And the last feature is the little, I think they call it the humorous joke horn in like the official description. And that is actually just a really kind of nice little blow horn, I believe they're called, design that, you know, clowns have. And that's just on the side where like a mirror would be. So that's pretty cool how they do that. And they actually use a pale piece, which is actually a pretty neat design. So that is it for the design of the Joker's Notorious Lowrider. And that's the only build in the set besides the minifigures. So now let's get on to the packaging and then the final verdict. Here's the front of the box and the back, which shows all those nice little play features. There's 2 instruction booklets. One doesn't have much interesting stuff on it, but the other one does, because there is a pretty interesting advertisement for some of the other sets, some of the play features, and also just like a little build something Batman and DC superheroes ad. So overall, I love this set when I first saw it, and I love it when I built it. I mean, there's not much of my opinion that has changed. It was cool to get some surprises in here, like the other zebra prints, like the 1x2 print and the missiles in the back. But yeah, very solid set. It's a good value for $50. It's not the best value. It's not the worst. Wish I would have thrown in maybe like another vehicle, like maybe a small vehicle or like a small, another minifigure or something, because it almost feels like it should be like a $40 set. But that's just a minor nitpick. Another minor nitpick is the blue showing right here. Wish I would have been like a black or something, but of course that's necessary for the play feature. I love those little designs like the chicken, the zebra print, and of course the whole purple and the pimped out look. And it's a cool set with some nice play features like the missiles and the suspension. So I'll end up giving this set an A. I also like how it is an 8 wide vehicle, not like a smaller 4 or 6 wide vehicle like you'd find from Lego City. And it gives it a more dynamic look that has more space to flesh out some nice designs. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later.